Dr. Spero, thank you so much for joining us again for this Q&A on COVID testing. And today's topic is going to be rapid tests, which are increasingly becoming more and more popular for large organizations. So my first question, and this is a question that, I have, just working with many universities, is where does rapid testing fit in a large organization?
Yeah, so rapid testing isn't a great solution for mass testing, mass asymptomatic testing, just because you're limited by how many tests you can do an hour. So it's hard to get large numbers of people through the system quickly. So it really is helpful for a couple of different areas. One is if you're doing symptomatic testing. So let's say you have a health center or something like that, and you want to have results in 15 minutes. The rapid test makes a lot of sense for symptomatic testing. It's also helpful for asymptomatic surveillance testing for smaller groups. So let's say you have in the university setting, you have a group of athletes that need to get tested every week because they're in close contact with people, and you want to get those results quickly. It's really helpful because right now what you're looking at is literally 5 to 7 days to, even longer right now, and getting your test results back from the non-rapid methods.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess that's the big bonus of rapid testing is 15 minutes, you get the results. So are rapid tests accurate? Is the rapid testing, is it as accurate as the saliva test and the PCR nasal swabs?
Yeah, so that's a good question. It depends on which machine you're using, right? There's the rapid PCR test, and then there's the rapid antigen test. Right now, I'd say the gold standard is the PCR test because that's what's being used in all the national labs and the university labs. So if you're working with something that does PCR testing, it probably has decent data as a rapid test, like the Abbott ID Now. The unit that we use from Abbott is a PCR test. It's very accurate. So if you have a positive, then you feel comfortable, very comfortable. You have a true positive. There may be some false positives, but they're very low. You lose a little bit of the sensitivity with using the rapid test. So you might miss occasionally a person that you could have picked up with the PCR test that you do at like a national lab. So a slight reduction in sensitivity, but the specificity or accuracy is very good.
And how many tests can you perform in an hour?
4 per machine. 4 per machine. So, if you have the athletic group where you maybe have 100 folks, then you may need more than one machine, right? Because you'll probably need, if you want to get them all tested within like a 4 to 6 hour period, you may need several machines.
That's interesting. You get results quickly, but you can only do 4 an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the availability of rapid tests right now, and especially as we move into August?
Very low. Right now, getting your hands on a rapid test machine is difficult. If you take for Abbott, for instance, their main priority is the hospitals, other type of point of care solutions where they're providing urgent care or emergency care or hospital care. And then their next group that they're prioritizing is physicians that already are customers. So we're fortunate because we've had a 20-year relationship with Abbott. Abbott's a client of ours, so we have access to a whole fleet of ID Now units.
Excellent. Dr. Spero, thank you again for this question and answer. I really appreciate it. I know you're busy, so thank you and have a great day.
You too, Thomas. Thanks for your time. Take care.
Excellent.
Bye-bye.